Operation Mamba. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm your host, Gabos, and we back with another one. We got How Kobe Bryant Saved USA Basketball, the documentary. Oh, shit. Okay. Video recommended by one of my guys. I think Martel put me onto this. Every single time. Like, it doesn't even get easier, bro. How long has it been? I think it's been about 4 years since we lost Kobe. You know, whether it's Laker fans, basketball fans, or people that are just a fan of Kobe, or people that are just into sports. It almost kind of feels like it still feels like an unfortunate conversation. Like, we didn't know we'd have to appreciate Kobe Bryant to this magnitude so soon. And a lot of our memories still kind of feel like things that just kind of happened recently. You know what I mean? Like, you can still remember some of Kobe's moments without watching highlights. You know, there were just moments that we were all a part of or we remember from our childhood. It's just, they're vivid. So this will be an interesting spin. I guess this is in celebration for Team USA going to Paris. And boy, it would have been something special if Kobe was still around. Maybe he would have pulled up and did his thing. But yeah, it still doesn't get any easy, but we're going to get right into it. Let's react to the Operation Mamba.
For the first time since the NBA players participated, the United States men failed to win it all at the Olympic Games. There'll be no gold in Athens.
Damn.
And there's the exclamation point for Argentina. No gold medal for the United States men. And then he saw this happening. Starting to say there's a new era in Olympic basketball, and it's one in which the United States is
Norbury, Young, Wade.
Greece has stunned the United States of America. Theo Papaloukas kicks the ball up in the stands. Greece, they've won the European title. They've beaten the United States 101-95.
The state of USA basketball in 2007 can only be described with one word: disappointing. The glory days of the Dream Team were long gone, replaced with the bitter feeling of failure that had taken place in the 2004 Olympics and 2006 World Championships.
We was losing from 2000, like 04, we lost in Athens. Then we lost in the World Championship in 06. So at this time, now it done seeped into the hip hop culture.
Yep.
You can't even beat the Europeans in basketball anymore. The Dream Team is dead.
Everybody want to play in the NBA, right? Everybody's goal is to make it to the NBA.
The Dream Team is dead.
We're the top. And so for us to be the best in basketball and to lose when it comes to the world, we felt a certain way about ourselves. And so once we got to 2008, there was no games to be played on that basketball field. You know, I mean, we knew that the world was catching up when it comes to talent. You know, we couldn't just show up anymore. We had to actually play as a team and win, and not just be a bunch of individuals.
When we lost in 2004, it was a heavy blow for us. You know, this is a sport that we've dominated for years. And I think, you know, there's a lot of beauty in the fact that we lost, because it means that the game is growing so much, and there's so many countries out there that are playing at a high level. But at the same time, it was like, okay, all right, that's beautiful, but now we want it back. We want it back. And so 2008 was about that. It was about kind of reclaiming, you know, what we feel we started.
Jerry Colangelo said, you know, Mike, we need to win the gold medal, but we need to win the respect of the world and our own country.
Pretty good start so far.
The Boston Celtics are NBA champions.
Anything is possible!
The greatest single season history is number 17, soon to be raised to the rafters.
Victory's one shit. Kobe was hurt, bro.
Kobe, how do you make your team mentally tougher next year?
I think experiences do that. I think once you go through your ups and downs and struggle a little bit, taste defeat, I think that makes you a little tougher.
Following a loss in the 2008 finals, Kobe Bean Bryant was at a crossroads in his career. After winning 3 finals alongside Shaquille O'Neal early in his career, the Black Mamba found himself still searching for his first successful title run as the top dog. He had fully emerged as the NBA's best, a lethal scorer with an already growing aura surrounding his work ethic. Although Kobe and the Lakers had reached the finals that year, falling short to the Celtics had shown Bryant there was still something missing. A character trait in himself that needed to be unlocked for him to fully take on his Renaissance era. When Team USA came calling that summer, it offered the reigning MVP exactly what he needed in that moment. An opportunity to prove to himself and the world that he was capable of leading a group of men to their ultimate prize, a gold medal at the 2008 Olympics.
He was the last piece that we needed.
Yeah.
And we knew, all right, in order for us to make a stance and like show the rest of the world what type of time we need the heavy hitters.
Kobe was also trying to transform himself. He wanted to win the respect of his peers. And so he showed himself at the level that you're saying. Like, he's the most prepared guy that I've ever seen.
Fueled by the motivation of his recent loss, as well as pride for his country, Kobe began to set the tone immediately upon arrival. 2008's roster was one of the most talented ever assembled, being coined the Redeem Team thanks to the team's clear mission. Featuring new and established stars like LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony, the team was loaded with star power, but was just missing a veteran example to follow.
We were missing
So I'm
that
with
mentality.
my staff in Vegas a couple days before the team comes in, and all of a sudden there's a knock on the door. Just 2 days early, and it's Kobe. He said, "Coach, I need to ask you a favor." And I said, "Yeah, what is it?" And he said, "I want to guard the best perimeter player on every team that we play." Now, he's the NBA scoring champ. He's the best player in the league at that time. And he knew that he would have to change a little bit and be a leader. And then he pauses, and his eyes, he and Jordan had the same eyes. They killed you with their eyes. And he leans forward and he said, "Coach, I promise you I'll destroy him." We go and we have a team meeting, and the first practice, he doesn't take a shot. He does not take one shot. And he's playing defense. And so I call him over afterwards. I said, "Yo, this destroy thing." He says, "Coach, I promised you I'll destroy him." I said, "Look, I've seen you destroy teams offensively. Will you shoot the frickin' ball?" And he smiled, he had that smile. And he said from then on, I was the only coach ever to ask him to shoot.
And this is when I knew Kobe was a different monster, though. You hear about it, but you really, if you don't see it, you really, really don't know. And so we get into a city, one of the cities very late, and immediately we all go to the gym. All my guys is, it's Melo, it's me, it's Bryant, it's Kobe. Like, we all go to the gym, we all get our work in. It's real late. And so after we get done getting our work in, me and my guys, we say, "Hey, let's meet for breakfast in the morning. Like, if you can't sleep, whoever first one wake up, hit us up. We're gonna go eat." And so we do that. We probably get 3 hours of sleep. You can't sleep much when you're traveling across the world, like we were traveling. And we probably get 3 hours of sleep, and we wake up, we go down to where the food is. As we walking down, slubbing with sleep in our eyes, Kobe Bryant is sitting there with ice on his knees already, right? So we walk up to Kobe, we like, "Kobe, what's up?" And he was like, "Yeah, man, I just finished a workout, and I'm about to go do another one." And at that moment, I was like, "Wait, hold on. We just worked out about 3 hours ago. You know what I mean? And you've done another workout and you about to go do another one?" That's when I was like, "Okay, I got to get my stuff."
And this is the shit that separates. People think it's just the MVPs, the championships, the accolades, the city of Los Angeles. I feel like none of those things had anything to do with the makeshift that made Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? I feel like Kobe Bryant would be Kobe Bryant without those things that we know him for, bro. Because his mindset is just something that you couldn't teach. It was something that, he was on his own solo mission as a human being. Because then you could look at it as, well, bro, you got multiple MVPs, you got multiple championships, you've accomplished so much. Where does this motivation come from? Why do you have this mind? This shit was bigger than basketball. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that, in my opinion, always kind of separated him from Jordan in a sense where, you know, obviously they both had the killer mentality, but Kobe, although his game mirrored MJ, there were these subtle differences that was just like, MJ was good, but MJ wasn't that. You know what I mean? Like from the clutch shots, the huge defensive plays, the MAMBA mentality itself, it was just, I can only imagine being around that kind of aura, bro. For real, for real.
Because this dude right here is on a whole different level than even I'm on, and I'm supposed to be great.
You know, our first practice, it's kind of a surreal moment because everyone's like kind of watching to see who's gonna do what's LeBron gonna do, what's Kobe gonna do, and my job was to get those two to talk. They're both eyeing each other. They want to win, but I think with LeBron and Kobe was the 4 o'clock workouts that Kobe did. You know, LeBron sees that, okay, you working, I'm gonna work.
It's contagious, you know, when you see, you know, at the time he was probably, you know, him and LeBron are the best players in the world, you know, arguably, you know, it's kind of one of those battles went back and forth at the time. You see this man, the work he's putting in, the hours he's putting in the gym, the extra shots he's getting up, you can't help it. Like, you're not gonna go sit down on the sideline while he's still out here at 30, you know, I think he might have been 30 at the time. You know, see him doing that, and I'm 23 years old, you know, I got to get up there too, you know, and so it was great. It was great being able to work out with him, to learn from him, to talk to him, to pick his brain about things, and then have a chance to compete with him.
While Kobe had been named MVP of the league in 2008, LeBron James had quickly made his rise as one of the NBA's best, living up to the hype that had followed him early in his career. This created a unique power dynamic as the Redeem team prepared for the 2008 Olympics in Beijing, a relationship that could make or break the team's success.
Like, they were great friends, right? And their interaction was amazing, but it's hard not to see that they had there's a little bit of a, because there's like two alpha dogs being in the same room, you know. Mm-hmm. They want to assert their dominance. And LeBron is different than Kobe. LeBron is more playful, you know, a little less serious, but works just as hard, you know. And Kobe is more just about his business.
He and LeBron.
Not too many people could say they've had friendly encounters with like the competitive side of Kobe Bryant, bro. Like his teammates couldn't stand him, bro. Like, this dude was a menace to play with. That's what I'm saying. Kobe was just cut different, bro.
Developed a relationship that was needed to create the culture.
LeBron did something every morning that I don't think a lot of people understood. He was funny. He was a comedian in the morning when he would do like impersonations of introducing someone, you know, Kobe Bean, Bryant, when he would do these type of things and people would laugh, Kobe, you could see, Kobe normally would be serious in warm-ups, but then Kobe started laughing, and then Kobe would start joining in, and it was like, okay, all right, we're gonna be just fine.
It took LeBron to break through that tough exterior, bro. Goat to goat, bro. You know what I mean? '2008 Olympics.
I remember being very excited. I had never experienced it before. And so coming into the opening ceremonies, I was just
Was this the one where Ali was holding the torch?
Amazing, because you have all the top athletes in the world all in one place. And I remember it just being a surreal experience. Playing the Olympics, and I think what was different was being in the Olympic Village. You know, because when you're in the cafeterias, it's this massive cafeteria, and you look around and you have some of the best in the world at what they do. So for me, that's even more special than being out in LA and seeing celebrities walking around, because it's athlete to athlete. Like, I understand what they just put their body through to get here, and so there's so much mutual respect and admiration. We couldn't wait to get after it. We couldn't wait to challenge for that gold medal.
Oh, let me see the lineup. Let me see Carlos Boozer, Jason Kidd, Braun, Darian Williams, Michael Redd, Wade, Kobe, Howard, Bosh. Tayshaun Prince wasn't even needed. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Half these guys weren't even needed, bro. Carlos Boozer.
You know, we had a lot of energy, and you know, we had lost, you know, the previous time, right? So, you know, for us, it was a chance, a shot at redemption. We wanted to show the world that, you know, we are the best basketball playing country in the world.
Yeah.
7 turnovers for China. Strong finish for Kobe Bryant.
They just watch. Just watch.
Ball back to James.
United States could not turn them over. Here's Wade once again with the steal.
Throws it in.
Cole came to me as he knew I was coming off the bench, and he said, "Hey, D, when you get in, I'm going to pick up the defender 94 feet. I'm going to harass him. I'm going to turn him. I'm going to turn him. I'm going to turn him. And once they get to half court, I turned him enough." Cole knew I was fast. He knew I was quick. And so he was like, "I want you to."
Yeah, that's exactly what. Here's Dwayne Wade once again. This guy.
Come on.
I looked at that. I'm like, I'm the younger guy. I'm the least accomplished guy in this group. I should be the one that you say. He should have told me, "D, you go pressure, and I'm going to do that." But his mindset wasn't that way. And so to be able to play with a guy who had everything offensively, who could have just demanded us to give him the ball every time down, was worried about defense in the Olympics. Come on, bro. What am I going to do? I'm going to follow suit.
Boy, he got hammered there. LeBron James got away with it. Here's Kobe Bryant. Stolen by Jason Kidd. Ahead to Kobe Bryant.
We made the commitment to ourselves and to our country to not worry about or focus about how we played with our teams in the NBA. This is not that. This is a different team. So we have to play a different way. We have to play in whichever manner individually is best suited for our team here.
Always starts with a mindset. Always started with a mindset with Kobe, bro.
Having reached the gold medal game, the last remaining team between USA and their goal was Spain.
We're playing against Spain, and you know, Spain, they're just very tactically sound, very fundamentally sound, extremely intelligent. You know, they grew up playing together, so they all knew each other extremely well. So that was a strength that they had that we didn't, because we just put a collection of guys together and tried to get to know each other over 2 years when they've been playing together since they were 10 or 11 years old.
Oh, I remember this.
The talented
Wait till y'all see what he does to his old teammate Powell.
Spanish squad was led by the Gasol brothers, one of which had been Kobe's running mate during the Lakers' run to the NBA Finals that same year. However, on this night, Bryant was out to prove that nothing would get in the way of Team USA capturing the gold. Not even his own teammate.
What's up, boy? What's up, boy?
He just tried to set up the tone, the
Paper thin
physicality
ass
of the
picks.
game. He just wanted to send a message to his teammate. Yeah, this is my brother. You know, we're gonna play together in the NBA, but right now I'm trying to beat him, and we're gonna beat him, and I'm gonna run through him or anyone that gets in our way.
Well, short ball deflected all the way out to Kobe Bryant. Uncontested.
And honestly, bro, like, this is the shit that, like, a lot of these athletes, I just feel like we're living in the skinny jean era of all sports. We got football players getting their fingernails painted, diabolical work. We got these skinny jeans, and now it seems like in the NBA, it's all about who's pulling up with the hottest fit. These guys are pulling up, not playing all 82 games. We got load management. We got guys getting paid millions with no rings. Kobe was the last of a dying breed, and I think, like, maybe LeBron might be the last ilk left, but, like, it was a mentality with Kobe. Kobe took losses personal. Kobe lost the NBA Finals. You weren't watching him at some all-white party with Michael Rubin a week later. You know what I'm saying? He's not taking photos with Drake or anything like that. Kobe disappeared. He went back in the lab, a.k.a. the gym, and revamped the work. And those losses would eat away this dude's entire vacation, bro. Like, you can't make that shit up. This dude took losing and winning personal. And everything was always about getting better. He was never complacent. And if you're going to play with him, he knows you weren't going to match his energy or his intensity, but you better at least keep up. You see me? You know what I mean? I know you ain't got what I got, but you better keep up and hold your own. Because if you don't, he gonna bite your head off, bro. Yo, Kobe was Kobe, man. Damn, dog. Oh, and it's beautiful to see, like, just this dude was out here holding some of the best players in the NBA accountable and elevating their game. Can't make this shit up, bro.
As Coach Kim to go work on
Stop playing.
It's against the zone. Paul throws it ahead. Kobe Bryant.
For our team at that time, it wasn't really about confidence. It was about execution. Execution. Can we take Spain's strengths away? At the end of the first quarter, we felt pretty comfortable about that. Now, at the second quarter, it's about, can they make an adjustment?
And I remember just being a huge fight, just very competitive, very physical throughout the 40 minutes, back and forth. We never gave up. Obviously, they didn't want to lose.
Reyes trying to finish in traffic, not there. Pau has the rebound, lays it in. He's going to just fire right over LeBron James. Oh, my goodness.
My message to the guys was just focus on the next quarter. Don't worry about the score. I don't want you to think that Spain is going to roll over and are going to go away, because they're not. So what we have to do is focus on what's working, counter what they're going to come back with, and focus on those X's and O's.
Like that?
Don't get too excited about, oh my, we got one more half, we're going to win the gold medal. Stop thinking about that. Just think about the play in front of you.
Strip. This whole sequence will lead to a nice dish from Kobe.
They brought their A team. I think that was probably as good or better than the potentially original Dream Team.
I think my job, because I had been there before, I was the only one on the team that far that had won championships. And so they look for me to really have that poise in those type of situations and not get rattled, not get flustered about it. It is what it is. And so just to kind of keep that composure was part of my job.
Spain right back in the thick of this one.
When they cut it to 2 points, like 3 minutes to go, I was like, man, this is so much fun. I remember wanting the ball in those situations.
Penetration. Kicks it back out to Bryant. Bryant puts up the three. Let's go. Kobe Bryant from downtown. And the foul.
Is there anybody in the NBA who loves these moments more than Kobe Bryant?
Those guys were really, really talented individuals. Some of the best in the history as well. A lot of people think of that game as one of the best basketball games in the history of the game, so that's something to be proud of.
When the buzzer went off, we all just ran to each other, because it had been a really long journey for us, and it was something that was very personal for us to put our country back on top.
Gold for the red, white, and blue. A long journey back to the top. All the hard work, all the questions. Could they do it? Had the world really caught up to the best players in the world?
Man, it was special. It was one of the most special feelings that I was a part of when I stood up on that podium and I got a chance to, sit there and listen to and just kind of look around and kind of see like where I'm at. A couple years ago, I was in the inner city of Chicago. Right now, I'm in China on the biggest stage in the world, winning the gold medal next to Kobe Bryant.
It's a different feeling than playing for your country. When you play in the NBA, you're playing for a particular city, a particular market. And when you're playing for your country, those lines go away. Right? We're all together. We're all playing for USA basketball, and it carries a great honor with that. That goes above and beyond winning an NBA championship.
Damn, that's dope.
The 2008 Redeem Team will forever be known as the team who re-established USA basketball as the world's leader on the hardwood. They overcame the previous years of disappointment, bringing together one of the most talented rosters ever assembled to bring gold back to North America.
To have Kobe Bryant at the time, who was a little older than us, but still was in his prime, we needed his leadership. He's won 3 championships by this time. We knew that we needed to do this. And this was not just for us, this was for the future of the Olympics. We lose 2 years in a row, it's over for us. And so I'm proud when I look at the guys in the Olympics and get a chance to play now, because I know what we went through to get that respect back for the USA.
At the center of it all, behind the team's run that summer in Beijing, lies a more detailed story of how the experience rejuvenated Kobe Bryant entering the back half of his career. In the same way that Kobe had been able to motivate the players of Team USA, showing them exactly what it takes to win, they had also shown him that he had what it takes to lead a team to the finish line. Now, after adding Olympic gold to his already growing list of accolades, the Black Mamba was ready for a new mission: his pursuit of another NBA championship.
And he got 2 of them. And he ended up getting 2 of them. It is crazy, bro. This is beautifully put together, man. Operation Mamba, how Kobe Bryant saved Team USA. God. You could just in hearing him speak and articulate himself, there's just like a man with so much depth and so much layers. This isn't just someone that's playing basketball. This is someone that's like on a life mission. And you could just tell by being around greatness and rubbing elbows with greatness that Kobe had a profound impact on the rest of the team. And the rest of the players went on to have successful careers too as well. But like, this was dope, bro. This was really dope. This was Operation Mamba, how Kobe Bryant saved Team USA. Appreciate you guys. The documentary, man. I'm your host, Gabos. I'm gonna holler at you guys next video. Hit the like and subscribe button for more content. RP Kobe, bro. Forever.